Morning, Reds. How are we? Feeling a bit fluish this weekend. I think you're the same, Rick, aren't you?
Yeah, mate. Suffering with the flu, and now I've got to talk about how shit Liverpool are. What a weekend.
Sound you, lad. Like, for anyone that doesn't know, I logged into StreamYard to Rick asleep. So, it's a great start. Liverpool have put him asleep before kick-off. But Rick, how are we anyway? What's been happening?
Not much, mate. Same old shit. Just reading Liverpool news, slot presser, and trying to survive through this cold, mate. If I'm being honest.
Mate, it's difficult, isn't it? I've just said to you off here, but look, if you just joined us, smash a like, subscribe. Still, it's an early one, so if we haven't got many in the house today, it is what it is. People have got shit to do, and I'm sure you guys have as well. But look, shout out to everyone who's just liked. Make sure you like and subscribe and become a member if you want. Rick, feels like Liverpool have got nothing to play for anymore in the league, doesn't it? As bad as it is. You lose your appetite, as in like fucking... Usually match day, lad, I am jumping up and down. But at the minute, I'm a bit like, fucking hell, do you know what I mean? It's becoming a bit of a chore watching Liverpool. There's just everything's going wrong, Rick, isn't it? Everything is going wrong. Time's ticking for the manager, Rick, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean... waste of a weekend, really, innit? Like, get nothing to play for. I know we're going for top 4, but I mean,
we're better than just playing.
Yeah, and I just feel like it could be bad today. Like we thought the Sunderland game was bad, previous games were bad. The West Ham papered over the cracks. Listen, how shit must it be if we're beating you? And I just think today could be the final straw. I think he could go today if we lose comfortably. But I don't see us beating them. They're on a high from beating Chelsea midweek. So they could do the same to us.
Do you know what, Rick? Like, before we go deeply into the Leeds game, let's just go back a few days. The Sunderland game. Liverpool come off the back of a very good West Ham win. Let's not sugarcoat it. It was a good win, Rick. You'd take that any year, 2-0 at the London Stadium. Do you know what I mean? But just, lad, nothing's happening. Just nothing is going right. And, Rick, I'm watching the games at the minute and I'm like just shaking my head most of the time. My fucking neck's killing. I've never seen Liverpool so bad in a long time, Rick. And do you know what, for me, Rick, which said it all at the end, usually if Liverpool go 1-0 down at Anfield, Rick, and then, for instance, we get a goal back. I'll come to a minute. But do you know when we score an equaliser, the crowd's up massive? Do you know what I mean? It's going wild in there, as we know. Liverpool, they can't seem to even produce when that happens. The cop usually sucks the fucking ball in, lads. And we nearly conceded, lads. And do you know what, mate? I said it a long time ago and I'll say it again. Handling the Chiesa will be the downfall for Slot. It's not the whole thing, but it was a starter for me, lads. And that fella kept doing the job the other night. He may as well just fucking let the ball roll in.
Yeah, I was watching again. Listen, I wasn't even angry no more. Like, you can't. Like,
no, I'm not.
It's expected. Like, I expected it. Like, it was just boring. What pisses me off is though the last 10 minutes of games we go gung ho for it. Why don't we try and play football for the last 80 minutes to try and win a game instead of boring passive shit, passing it around the back, pass it back to the goalkeeper, then go back to the centre halves. Someone finds a bit of space, they pass it to him, then he goes backwards. Right. I don't see Robbo make a forward pass. It always goes back to Van Dijk.
They're struggling to get out of Liverpool, aren't they, with the passing?
And then, like you said with the Chiesa thing, mate, the effort, listen, we all know I'm not his biggest fan, Chiesa, but the effort he's showing, even being disrespected by a Slot as he is at the minute, to come on and still chase that guy back in the 93rd minute or whatever you want to call it, and stop it on the line. Like, if I'm Chiesa, I'm thinking, fuck this, mate. Just let it roll in. And that could have been the end of him. Because I do believe Chiesa's waiting for a new manager. Because to see how it plays out before making a decision whether he wants to leave.
Can I pose a question to you, guys? Ethan, I've seen your comments. I'll come back to it in a minute. I'm not ignoring it. But Rick, I don't understand why you're not a fan of him, right? But, it's one of them. People are different to certain players. You know what I mean? You can't tell me he doesn't deserve to start at the minute, Rick.
No,
you don't rate him or not. You telling me that there's many players in our team playing better than him?
No, there ain't. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he deserves a start. Listen, if there's 3 things in life that guarantee there's death, taxes, and Gakpo cutting inside and putting it over the bar. At the minute, it's fucking dreadful. Like, why don't we just stick Chiesa on the left? That's another option. I don't get how you're dropping Mo Salah and not putting Chiesa in.
But if you're dropping Mo Salah, you should be fucking dropping him as well.
Yeah, he should be dropping the whole front line by the strikers that we keep rotating, giving none of them any sort of confidence by playing consecutive games. Unless I don't even want to talk about the Isak situation. I mean, fucking hell, how hard is it to get the ball to your striker in a dangerous area? We can't do it. It's like we've never played with a striker.
Yeah. Do you know what? And it doesn't help the comments. You hear the manager saying, "Bad Jacob Murphy" and all that. And I'm like, you've lost your mind, lads. His head's gone. It's just anything he says now, Rick, everyone will highlight it. And I get it. I can't say I haven't said things about him with shit that he said. But he's not making it any easier for himself, Rick. I just think, like, with fucking Slot, it's just created a divide within the squad. And it goes back to that fucking Plymouth game. Do you know what I mean? That was like Chiesa's first game and he made a fucking dickhead of him as well then. Do you know what I mean? And like, I don't know how Gakpo is starting every game, Rick. For me, he's not good enough to start every game. And I said that in the summer. I said he's a great squad player. But if he's going to be starting every week, we're going to have a problem. Because I don't think he's consistent enough. Don't get me wrong, he scored a couple of goals this year and he done very well last year. I get it. But my God, Rick, he was lucky Luis Diaz was there last year, the manager, because fuck me, if he didn't have him then, Gakpo would have fucking fell on his ass, lad.
Do you know what it is with Slot, yeah? The biggest thing I've noticed this season, didn't notice it so much last season because we all thought he was tactically spot on. I think he panics. When stuff's not going well, and then later on in the game, he panics. He don't know what he's doing. He makes substitutions I've seen him make recently are mind-boggling. How is Curtis Jones coming on at right back? I know Joe Gomez can't play the full 90 minutes.
I think he looked all right, though, Jones, when he came on the other day.
Yeah, but I just think it killed us a little bit where he kept trying to come inside where Gomez was still trying to go outside. I know Jones was there to set the goal up for Verts, and if you want to call it Verts' goal or own goal, whatever, Jones set that up, but it killed the width of it a little bit, and it's just the substitutions he's making. We needed a goal. Why are you bringing Isak off? Leave him and Ekitike on. It's like one can't play with the other. It's like
he done that at fucking Chelsea, lad. He done the same. Liverpool get a goal back and he takes him off, and it's like, do you ever learn?
But someone said to me as well, right? 85 plus minutes. You've took Isak off. You're now launching balls into the penalty area when you've took him off. Because if the ball drops to Isak, he scores in the penalty area, no doubt about it. He's a killer in front of goal. But you've took him off and you're launching the ball up to Virgil van Dijk. I mean, fuck me. Like, you ain't got to be a top-class manager to see you fuck that up completely.
Do you know what? It's a tough one. Adam's saying here, shout out to Ethan as well. Good to see you in the chat. The strikers get no service for them. I feel sorry, of course. Adam's saying, the team do now as well. We can't carry on. We just pump it into the box. So if you just join us, smash a like, subscribe. Ethan's got a question for me, Rick. Who do you think the hierarchy would be to get an interim in? Because surely we can't go for Gerrard because we can't risk not getting top four. It's a must. I'd say, Rick, look, if he goes, I think if he loses today, he's gone, to be honest. He'll go either today or just after the Brighton game, Rick. And the reason why I feel that's the case is because right now there's games every other day, Rick, and I don't think that does anyone a favour being managerless, even though it looks like the team are managerless because they've got nothing about them. But But after the Brighton game, there's a week gap, Rick. And I just think that's probably a safer option, isn't it? Giving the club a few days to potentially do something. I think with regards to an interim, let's say the manager was sacked, Rick, right? I'd have Steven Gerrard, and the reason why I would have him is the season's done anyway. Let's be honest. So I think bringing a bit of fucking morale back into the team, someone who knows what it means to play for Liverpool, give a bit of a rocket up the arse, then we can look at the players, then we can put blame on them. Do you know what I mean? See who's not performing. And as I say, what have you got to lose then, Rick? You know, if we win, if the manager goes and we fucking, you know, we bring Stevie in, if whatever we do then is a bonus to us, Rick. And I think we will get top 4. It'll be a slog, but we will get it. But I think we won't get it if the manager stays there. And I think that's where my thing is. Ethan saying here, I understand your point, Ben, but does Stevie get us top 4? Does Annie Slot get us top 4, lad? I think that's the question to you. And Rick, my question to you is, what was I going to say? You're not going to get your top tier manager in the middle of a season, Rick, are you?
Nah, and bringing in someone like Steven Gerrard in, listen, he's not the greatest of managers, but he's done very well at Rangers.
But Rick, just him being...
But what I'm saying is, if he comes in, there's no one at that club bigger than him. These players, if I'm Gerrard, I'm going in there, I'm like, listen, you got this last manager sacked. Not saying it was all on the players, but their performances of late, they've given up. But if I'm Gerrard, I'm going in there, I'm like, listen, I was a bigger player than every single one of you in this changing room. Now go fight for this team. Like, cause listen, it looks like Van Dijk and Salah are down tools since they've signed that new deal. They've got their money out of the club and the last 2 years of their career. But Gerrard's a bigger name than any single one of them players in that change room. And if anyone demands respect, it's Steven Gerrard. Like, you ain't got to respect. Like, you ain't got to think he's a great manager, but you got to respect the player he was, as someone that loves the club as much as some of these players claim they do by touching the badge, kissing the badge, and whatnot.
Yeah, these
players will need to put performances in because Gerrard won't have it. Gerrard will rip Gerrard will rip Van Dijk, will rip Salah's. Like, as much as what they've done for the club, they're not Steven Gerrard, are they? So he can go in. Listen, we have a very, very good squad. We have a very good squad that is easily capable.
They're not shit on.
No, it's easily capable of getting top 4 of that squad. They just don't want to play for slot. That's all it is. Someone else comes in. Listen, you can get Dave from fucking down the road to come in and get a tune out of these players because they're top level players. Wirtz is one of the best 10s in world football. Van Dijk is still one of the best centre-halves in world football. Alisson's best goalkeeper in world football. Salah on his day in front of goal, when he's on it, is one of the best. The midfield is very good. Like, we have very good players all over. Isak is one of the best strikers in the Premier League, if not the best all-round striker in the Premier League. He will score goals. Ekitike is good. We have very good players.
Goals is the way we play.
No, but these players are good enough to get top 4 easily.
Yeah. Do you know what, Ricky? You know, Ethan mentioned in here Gary O'Neill. I think that'll be a fucking disaster. He ain't going to get a tune out.
Who said Gary O'Neill?
Saying Aston.
Listen, Aston's been fucking calling for Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai to play right back for weeks. We played them 2 at right back and we're shit. So I wasn't paying attention to Gary O'Neill being an option.
Gary O'Neill won't be able to do it. He's too small and frail, lad. And I think, look, regardless what happens, is Stephen would probably be the best fit because he'd be able to handle the personalities. Do you know what I mean? I'm not being funny. He'd only have to say one thing, Steven Gerrard, to them, and it'd be like, if you don't, look, you didn't play for the manager, but if you don't play for me, that crowd's going to turn on you. So you either fucking live or not, or walk, or go. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Rev a nice shout out to him. Saying Gerrard is at least a roll of the dice with slot. We aren't doing anything. We are just throwing the season away. It's a worry. It is a worry. But Rick, moving into today's game, Leeds away. Just come off the back of it. Was it 3-1 against Chelsea there?
Yeah.
3-1. That's a great result for them now. You know what I mean? It is a great result.
He's under pressure as well.
Who far?
Yeah. They were about sacking him soon, but he's just pulled that off.
Oh, I see a comment about Glasner. Fucking, I've just switched. Come to him in a minute. Callum's a member. Big shout out to Callum for giving us support to the channel. Much appreciated, lad. We aren't as enthusiastic today, lad. Apologies. We've got the flu. But we're still here, grafting. And I know Liverpool probably make us worse later, but fingers crossed. Rick, Leeds United away has always been a tough one. I've been there many times. It's they're fucking honourable bastards down that south stand, I think it's called. Behind the goal. Liverpool today have got to be careful they don't play the occasion, lads. They've got to play the team on the pitch. If they play the team on the pitch, they'll win. Because they're not good, Rick. And I think, do you know what? Just alluding back to Chelsea, Rick, they're shit as well, I think. They're not a great side, Chelsea. We fucking beat them. But yeah, it's just with Liverpool, mate, their heads have gone. The players' heads have gone. And do you know what, mate? We have debates privately with friends, don't we? Group chats and what have you. Some think Van Dijk's finished. I don't. But I think Van Dijk's been badly mismanaged by the manager this year, lads, and he doesn't know whether to step forwards or step back, and he's getting caught out, Rick. And you know what, Rick? Let's be honest, lads. These are winners, these players. There's only so much defeat you can take, lads, innit, before your head goes.
Yeah, and he's going to be in for a rude awakening as well today, because Leeds are the type of team to play against us the way he's been saying we can't handle long balls, set pieces, because Leeds are that team. They've got some very big players. Calvert-Lewin scored against Chelsea midweek. Yeah. That's the last thing we want to happen to Calvert-Lewin scoring.
Norbert destined for the
yeah, but some of these players have give up. We see that obviously you still got your few players that are still trying to do the job that they're there for. Suppose are running around. That's just the type of mentality he's got. But it's going to be telling to see what 11 he goes with. If it's the same shit, it's. I think he's wanting the sack.
Who?
I think Slot. Yeah, I think Slot wants to be put out of his misery. You can tell, like, look at the way he's like. He looks defeated.
He's an absolute bum fluff, lads, isn't he?
Yeah, he looks defeated at press conferences. He's picking the same shit every week.
Yeah, question that. Clean slate. If you were the manager, what would you do today?
What, team-wise?
Team-wise.
So I'd be going Ali.
Not what you think he will go with. What you would go with.
And I'd go with. So I'd go with this, right? I'd go Ali in goal. Bradley at right back.
Yeah. You've got to have that natural right back.
Yeah. Konate, Van Dijk centre halves, because I don't think Gomez is fit.
Yeah.
I'll be going Kirk as left back.
Sorry, me cough. I think he's looked well. He's looked fine lately, lads.
Yeah,
really was. I thought.
His best game against West Ham.
I do think that, lads, and you know, there's a player there. I don't give a shit what anyone says. If anyone's calling him shit, they're shit.
Yeah, I'd be going Jones and Gravenberch as a 2. I'd be going Szoboszlai, Wirtz, Ekitike, and Isak. That would be my.
What?
But I'd like a formation change. It ain't going to happen. But that's what playing the same formation. That would be the team that I'm going with.
It was in the fucking Rick, what you call the word where they don't release the thing?
Embargoed thing.
Embargo fucking thing. Yeah. That same fucking time, Swigan lads were like fucking symmetrical. No, look, Murphy. Shit like this, Rick, regardless of the context of the comments, you don't say that. And this is what I mean, lads. I think the job's too big for the manager, lads. He's now looking fucking clueless. I think he is out of his depth, lads. And I'd love him to turn it round, Rick, but I think it's gone past that now. It's just gone fucking too. Regardless if he wins today or not, Rick, he's got to go. Nanny, let's be honest.
Taking the piss out of his fans, mate.
Yeah, you can't say shit like that. You can't defend it. Adam's saying it here. You know, remember I was saying, Slot was bringing up Newcastle stats in Ireland. What the fuck's he even talking about then for, lads? We're playing fucking... You work for Liverpool and you're playing Leeds. What the fuck have them two got anything to do with it? Adam's saying you can't defend them, can you? No, you fucking can't, lads. And it's embarrassing, lads. It's fucking embarrassing. And that's all I'll say in it before I get the channel banned. That low block comments is madness. Moments of magic and set pieces, lads. He's supposed to be the man in charge of the team. Like, this is what I mean. I struggle to fucking slam the players, lad, when you see shite like that.
He's saying low block, magic and set pieces. Sunderland didn't play with a low block. Fucking at times it looked like we did.
A lot of the time, lads.
We had Gakpo at left back. in majority of the game. And I'm like, fucking hell, how have you got your
Should
winger?
have had him left back on the fucking coach, lad.
It's just bad, mate.
Let's see what Ethan's team would be. Alisson, Bradley, Canate, Virgil, Kirkers, Jones, Szoboszlai, Wirt, Chiesa, Isak, Ekitike. I like that as well, Rick. I do. I don't think Rick, can I just say something to you? Like, I'm a massive fan of Gravenberch. I'm a massive fan of McAllister. Do you know in that fucking Sunderland game, we had 7 minutes added on. 5 of them was them 2 knobheads fucking around with the ball. Them 2 stupid bastards, lad. Holding on the ball and fucking not doing anything with it. Piss-arsing about at the halfway line, shitting themselves, lad, with the tails between the legs. That's why I wouldn't start either of them.
Do you not think, though, our front three's movement is shocking when we've got the ball?
I just think they're all stagnant,
Yeah.
lad. You know, it's going to be shit, Rick, when you've got Salah not moving one side. Cody Gakpo just fucking stood there like a fucking corner flag. And then whoever's the forwards at the time. The problem is, Rick, right? You know yourself, you know, you played footy as a younger player and what have you. You've got to all work at it together, lad. One person ain't going to turn the fucking form around. That's why Szoboszlai, lads. Do you know Szoboszlai in a Klopp team, the way he's playing now, would have thrived massively because they were all fucking doing it. Right now, this team looks like fucking, they've never been so fucking tired in their lives, like, because they're constantly chasing games, lad. Up and down like dickheads all the time, getting no reward, Rick.
But it's mad how unfit we look compared to other teams.
We look unfit because we're constantly fucking running up and down for the first half an hour. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're doing fucking sprints like Usain Bolt constantly because they lose the fucking ball and they're having to get back all the time, lad. The football is dross, lad. They can't pass a ball, mate. And like they keep giving it away. They're easily turned over. Do you know what though, Rick? They're not bad players. This is the fucking thing. They're not bad players. They're set up terrible though, Rick. They're fucking set up. Sure, they're set up to fail at the minute, lads. And that, to me, they look like a team without a fucking manager.
But he set us up midweek. Like our thought was a game that he set up playing someone like Real Madrid or Barcelona away from home, Inter Milan in the Champions League away from home. That's how he set us up against Sunderland at home. That shows me he's not a top level manager who wants to dominate because he shits himself. He reads too much into oppositions. Like why are we playing the opposition?
Can I just say something, Rick? What you just said there sums him up this year. He's not worried about Liverpool enough. He's fucking worried about them. Anyone who we played against. Why the fuck are you worrying about them? Play your fucking best team and best players and fucking best tactics. You'll fucking twat all these teams, lads.
But he won't play Wirtz. Wirtz won't play today.
Do you know if he does that, lads? He may as well not even come out for the second half, lads. The manager. Because I tell you what, Nick, do you know Liverpool get twatted today, mate? God help him at the end. You know when a manager's going, Rick, you can tell by the face. Yeah. I remember being in the Villa grounds, right, in Klopp's last year. We drew 3-3, lads, and I was looking at Jurgen Klopp and I just thought, it's done. I'm looking at this manager now. It's different circumstances, Rick, but the face says it all. You know, Klopp couldn't believe we drew again. We drew it like West Ham and fucking all that shit didn't mean the same like week. But I'm looking at this manager now, Rick, and he just looks, well, you know, Marty was saying he looks like the fucking pissed up Phil Mitchell. And I know it sounds funny and all that shit, Rick, but he looks finished. He looks absolutely finished, the manager. Whatever he says now, he's making himself digging a worse hole, Rick, isn't he?
Yeah, like, I just can't believe how bad it's gone from 6 months ago. Like, how do you go from the best day in your life, winning the league in his first season, with one signing that he didn't even want by the look of it?
Still doesn't.
No, to this. How do you go from that to this? Like, we are going to go down as the worst champions. Second, because Leicester got that wrapped up. We will go down as one of the worst defending champions Premier League's ever seen.
No, I think we'll go down as the worst. The reason being is we spent big money and we're Liverpool Football Club, lads.
Like, why does this club think it's acceptable? Like, even like, listen, I'm going to call out some of the fans as well. I see on social media as well. Some of this fan base is happy with one fucking league title in 30 years. It winds me up. Like, why do we always play this underdog fucking mentality? We should be we're the best team in the Premier League last season.
You know what, lads? I was going to say it, Rick. I know people think, Ben, you're talking out of your ass. But I still think on paper we've got the best team, lads.
We have the best 11. We have the best 11 anybody in the Premier League, and we want to act like fucking Rocky Balboa, the underdog story. Let's go dominate. FSG wanted to dominate football. That's why they put their hand in their pocket this summer, spent big.
I don't blame them this time round.
No, neither do I.
And I know you've been vocal on them, so right. So,
like they've brought some big fucking name players in to go.
The best in the positions that are available
to go dominate the next couple of years, and we've shit the bed because we love this underdog mentality that we can't seem to get rid of. It's fucking embarrassing, and it starts from the coach down to the players. The players shit themselves this season. Like, it's like, let's always create this dramatic fucking 90 minutes goal that people put fucking Titanic theme song on social media. It's fucking embarrassing. Let's just go be dominant. Like, Man City have been shit. For the last 3 seasons, they've been shit. We're supposed to step up to the plate. Nah, that's all right. We're just going to let fucking Lego head take over this season and smash the league with ease. Because it's fucking embarrassing.
To be honest, though, Rick, what I will say is that, I think he's a top coach, Arteta. As much as he pisses me off and I want to chin the fucking cunt, I think he's a great manager. They're the best drilled team in Europe, lads. You can't argue against it. I hate them. I hate the fan base, lads. I can't stand the bastards. But on what he's doing, Arteta, he probably deserves something coming his way. Do you know what I mean? You're looking football, Rick, and this is why Liverpool aren't getting anything, Rick, because we don't deserve anything. Look at the fucking goals that have gone in. PSV booting the ball at the keeper. He comes right back to the fucking player and he's just tapping in the corner. The other day, a fucking deflection going in. Lad, this has been happening for weeks, lad. Weeks.
Lad, he should have gone from the PSV. How are you getting beat 4-1 at home by PSV? PSV, the fucking Dutch league. It's one of the worst leagues in world football. We're so shit. Yeah. Like, and then you go, listen, he seems like he's getting bowed out after a shit result. PSV lost 4-1. He got bowed out because we beat West Ham 2-0, because that could have been the end of him if we lost that game as well after the PSV game. He beat Real Madrid. He then goes, and then he beats Villa, or however it's fucking what way round, I've lost track. But then you're getting beat by City 3-0. You then go on international break. You come back as well. Not the Forest at home. He gets beat 3-0 again, considering 3 goals at home to Forest. And it just ain't changing. It's like, just put him out of his misery, man. Like, fucking hell.
You're making it worse for him, aren't you? You're taking a bigger role for him.
You're making it worse for the next guy that comes in, because you're leaving him shorter and shorter to get more points to get the top 4, because you're dragging it out.
Players are more fucked in the man.
Like, this geezer can turn it round. Edwards, we know how fucking Edwards is. Like, he won't want to admit defeat. Like, he picked Slot. He won't want to admit that he made the wrong decision. You don't have to look at it like that.
No, he made the wrong decision, though. Like,
he out of it. Yeah, that's it.
It doesn't mean you should hold on to him.
No. It's just like, I know people are, we're not a sacking club. It's bollocks.
We're not a losing fucking club either.
No, but we're not a sacking club. It's bollocks. The only reason why we're not a sacking club is because Jurgen Klopp was out here for 10 years. Brendan Rodgers weren't there
long. Before that, there was a lot of chopping change.
Hodgson, Rodgers, they weren't there long. Dalglish got the boot when he come in. Rafa was only there for what? Like, he was there for a few. Like, apart from Rafa, Klopp, Houllier, them types of managers who win trophies
for the long term.
Yeah, but Hodgson, Rodgers, Kenny, they all went. Like, it's just about not a sacking club. We shouldn't be a fucking embarrassment of a club, is what I'm saying.
No, we can't be losing all the time. Shout out to Senna. He's just joined us. He said Slot was a good short-term option to follow Klopp. Time to do what we did with Klopp now and go and get a top name this summer. I agree. Look, I think, Rick, you're not going to get one in now. And neither should the likes of Nagelsmann. My top 2 would be Luis Enrique and Nagelsmann. Certainly not Nagelsmann. Neither should he have to walk away from fucking Germany right now when he's prepared them for a World Cup. For a German to do that, Rick, it must be special. Do you know what I mean? Leading this fucking national side out in a great World Cup. That'll be great over there. Do you know what I mean? In fucking America, Mexico, and what have you. But I agree with the centre lad. I do not want to see a fucking Oliver Glasner in the dugout at Liverpool, because you're then going in that merry-go-round of shit, I think.
Yeah, there's not very top managers out there. The manager pool is shocking. Like, I stand by it. I don't think Slot was the long-term option. I thought he was someone they brought in after Klopp, because we lost out on Alonso. He was first choice. I think they then looked at it and thought, there ain't no one really out there. Let's just go get a manager that looks like he plays the same sort of tactic formation, which we did in Slot, and he did play the same way Klopp did in the first season, and we won it.
That's why they went big, Rick, because they thought it massively worked.
Yeah, but there's better managers out there now. Like there's Inzaghi's.
Let me just go through this with you. Right? Like we give Slotter's respect, right? But for me, Liverpool have always got to have a top manager. The proof's in the pudding, Rick. When you go to the very top of the fucking food chain, you get the best one. Liverpool do the best, i.e. Klopp, etc. But if you name a list of managers, lads, where does Slot probably stands up to now? You could name your Artetas, your Contes, your fucking Ancelotti's. People probably say Mourinho's with the fucking, what he's done over the year. The Guardiolas, the fucking, Klopp, Nagelsmann, fucking Luis Enrique's, fucking, look at Alonso. Where's Slot fucking falling in that category? He'd be right at the bottom, wouldn't he? The Inzaghi's, so people probably say Tuchel's better. I don't know, but it's just I really like Slot, lad, and I can't even believe it's coming to this, lad. It's sad to see, but then Ricky, I've got no sympathy for it because when I see the way the fucking the likes of fucking Chiesa has been treated, I can't get behind that. Makes me embarrassed, and I know people aren't a big fan of him. Some people aren't. I'm a fan of him, but it makes me embarrassed to see him fucking getting like 5 minutes here, there, and everywhere when he's doing more than certain players who are playing every game, Rick. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what? Fair play to the manager for pulling Salah out the side. I think Mo Salah this season has been fucking terrible. And do you know, before you get the ones in the comments, Rick, none of these guys, because these are sound, but you get them ones fucking, you fucking don't respect them. It's got nothing to do with fucking respecting them. I idolise Mo Salah. He's one of my favourite all-time players for Liverpool. But I'll call it for what it is. He's been fucking dreadful this year for Liverpool. The goals have gone away. If he had so many goals and assists last year, we're not getting fucking any at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, Salah's got this weird cult following on Twitter. Like Salah,
he's got all of the Middle East backing him, hasn't he? And
yeah, like,
fair enough, but just doesn't mean you fucking should start every week when you're playing terrible.
Salah will go down as top 3 of all time at Liverpool, right? There's no debating that. It's a fact. But players run their course. It's not being disrespectful that if you want him out of the team now, thank you for what you've done for the club, but it's you need to know when it's time, and I think
it's caught up with them.
Yeah, of course it has. Like the Premier League don't wait for no one. It's the most competitive league in world football. It's the most physically demanding
game
it's the most physically demanding league in the world. It's all right him posting these gym pictures, but that's not going to give you that extra yard of pace. That's not going to keep you look at Ronaldo. Ronaldo come back to the Prem. I know he scored goals in the Prem before he left again, but there's a reason why he went to Saudi.
I think there's a high chance Salah goes in January.
Yeah, I think the deal's done. I think the names are now coming out who are after him in Saudi. One of them has got it done. I think Liverpool will take the money. Yeah, I think we take.
He will go. I think. Do you know what? If the club decided to, if they did decide to keep Slot around, I think he goes in January. Salah will not. It's a few murmurs that he may not start again today. Don't know how true they are just yet, but if Salah doesn't start today, lad, he'll be what knows.
Do you know what the worst thing I thought was? I think it was after the game midweek. Why is Van Dijk doing an interview about Mo Salah? We just fucking drew our own to Sunderland. You're talking about how unhappy Mo Salah is sitting on the bench.
Tell us how unhappy the fans are, Virgil.
Yeah. About Virgil, shut up. Stop talking nonsense every fucking week after we drop points and put a performance in. Go get us 3 points. Go put effort in. Because that effort Van Dijk put in against Sunderland is probably one of the worst games I've seen him. He lost the ball and that fucking... Why are you... I'm not even going to start.
How much do you think we get from Mo?
30 million.
30?
Yeah, I don't think you get a lot for him.
From Saudi?
That money's running out, lad. Have you seen the reports? There's money's running out.
Like they're fucking trillionaires, lads.
How much do you reckon we get for him? Like realistically, how much can you see we get?
No Salah's what? He's still got a year and a half left on his deal, is it? I think Liverpool get 60, 70 million for Mo. To go in January. See, I've got someone who's with me. 70 million, I'd take it in January and I'd go and get Semenyo straight away.
Can I just say a stat about Semenyo, right? Do you know he hasn't got a goal or assist since October?
Lads, we're fucking worse than them.
Yeah, I know, but it's a goal, no goal or assist for a guy that everyone's like.
I know, but you know what, though, Rick, like, you can see it on the eye, though, there's a player there. But,
oh, yeah, there is a player there.
You know what? Do you know what? With regards to fucking Semenyo, though, Rick, he could be falling into the same category that Trent did, which Canate did, with the talk of other Chiefs.
Gakpo's got the same assist, 2 goals behind him.
Gakpo does, Adam, but also he plays for fucking Liverpool, lads, with Isak, Salah, fucking Wirtz and all that. Do you know what I mean? So, on that alone, fucking brings Semenyo in. Do you know what I mean? If he's touring for Bournemouth. I think there's a player there, defo, Rick. Whoever gets him, they're going to have a cracking player. But I think there's defo something going on in the background with Mo Salah to go in January. I think it's starting to... You can see it already, Rick. Do you know what I mean? I'll tell you what, don't be surprised if Mo Salah's probably played one of his last fucking games for Liverpool.
Yeah, but I will say this as well, though. If we miss Champions League football, there will be a mass exodus of players in the summer because we can't afford to miss top 4 after the money we've spent. I know Liverpool don't spend money and stuff like this, but the money you will lose and the money we're paying out, it will come back to bite us, I think.
Let's hope that's not the case. This is why you can't just allow it to drag on. But look, we'll start to slowly wrap up the show. Then let's go through the team that we think he will go with. So Alisson in goal, yeah. I think Bradley comes back in today, Rick. I do think that will be the case. He'll give Joe Gomez a rest because we obviously got the Inter Milan coming up. So Canate, Van Dijk, and I think he will go Kerkers again today.
Yeah. So
now, what I think and what you think is not going to be what he thinks. What do you think the midfield's going to be?
It's going to go Macker and Grav.
Yeah, I think he will. It's going to go Macker and Grav. I think the more and more I think about it, Rick, I think he goes the similar team to the other night, but with Kerkers back at left back, Bradley back in. I think he'll keep Isak down the middle, but I think he'll play Gakpo. I think it'll be Gakpo, Isak, Szoboszlai, Wirtz around there. Do you know what I mean? But with Grav and Mac.
Is that what you think he's going to play?
Yeah.
So I think he's going to play Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah as a 3 with Szoboszlai behind. I don't think he plays Wirtz or Isak.
I think he does.
I hope so.
Do you know why? Because if he doesn't, he'll be under so much shit.
But I can't see him dropping Ekitike 3 games running.
He's hardly done anything now, Rick, has he?
Yeah.
No,
I'd play him both, but can Isak play another 60, 70 minutes in a row?
I think he can. I do think he can. I just think the other day was just shite for him, lad. I'll tell you what, though. How do you think the media are going to take it if Salah doesn't start with?
That's where I do give Slot a little bit of credit. Yeah, he's got the balls to drop Mo 2 games running. No one thought you'd do it 2 games running. Like, you got to give him that. Everyone thought it'd be a one-off. He'll bring him back in. Although he did shit himself against Sunderland, he brought him on straight up at half-time. But if he drops him again, I think that's the nail in the coffin for Salah. Because what you got, 1 more game after that, Brighton?
Yeah.
What's the point of playing him in the Brighton game?
Let me see what the fucking fixtures are chatting. Fucking hell. So we've got Leeds today, Inter Milan, Brighton, and then Spurs. That's what I mean. There's a week gap between fucking Brighton at home and Spurs away, lads. It's a fucking big week, that, mate. Fucking hell. Then we've got the week after that is Wolves at home, Leeds at home on New Year's Day. And then, fuck me, lads, it doesn't get any easier, really. Fulham away, Arsenal away in the space of fucking 5 days.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he goes after the Brighton game, what's the point of playing? If he gets dropped today, there's no point. You might as well just tell him to stay at home and get ready for AFCON. Yeah.
Adam's saying he goes after AFCON. Nick, let's wrap it up then. It's hard to talk about Liverpool at the minute when they're like this. What's this? Callum is saying, and look, mate, I just want to say shout out to you. You made our day today becoming a member. Lad, we will cheer up next time. Liverpool are killing us in the fucking flu. And as I say, Rick was a fucking kid before he even pressed go live. So that says it all, lad, doesn't it? Surely he's got to take Isak and Hugo together. I'd just do it today, Rick, mate. If he's got the bollocks, fucking do it.
Listen, he's got nothing to lose after today, because if he loses, he's gone. If he wins, it's just delaying the inevitable. So you might as well try something different, because fucking hell. Can't keep going with the same shit, can you? But anyway, he tends to go with the same shit, so it won't surprise me if you don't.
Yeah, it's fucking strange, lad. Strange. Okay, then scorelines. Go on, mate. Hurt me feeling, lads.
3-1 Leeds. It hurts to say it's hard to say that we're going to lose a game, but I just don't see us beating Leeds away. They're going to be on a high from midweek beating Chelsea. We can see goals for fun. This nonsense that if it weren't deflection, we'd have 2 clean sheets in a row bollocks. We don't score. We didn't even score at home against Sunderland, let's be honest. It was an own goal. So, yeah, I'm going 3-1.
Do you know what, Rick? I'm going to say 1-1. I don't know. I just think a draw. I think Liverpool are good enough to get a result up there, lad. This problem is the mind's fucking ready for a war. It's going to be a war up there, lads. And Adam saying 2-1 and Beck comes in. I hope you're right, lads. I hope you're right. One thing's for sure, though, Rick. People are expecting some like Liverpool performance where they're going to go and twat someone 5-0. It's not going to happen. You can't shake off this type of form, Rick. This takes a bit of time, and the best thing that could happen to Liverpool was they're going on a fucking long break right now. I think they need it. Cat is saying, nearly said Kit Kat then, but sorry, Cat. Say time waits for no man. Just because Slaughter helped us win the league doesn't mean he gets a pass this season. He needs to go. Stevie G and us into them ASAP. Can't disagree. I can't disagree. But look, we'll wrap up there. Ricky's still with us, yeah. We're going to be doing the review either tomorrow or see how we get on today. Either tonight or tomorrow. Rick, I think you're busy till Monday. I think you said you're out on the ale. So there'll be more fuck next week. Don't expect Rick to be talking much. Adam's skiving. Yeah. And, he'll be back with us. But look, it's keep the faith, Reds. You know, got to get behind the boys and the manager today, regardless if people like him or not. Still think he's the charm fella. I just don't think he's the right one for Liverpool. But you can never not support them. They need the support more than ever. You know, because at the end of the day, lads, it must be hard being a Liverpool player at the minute. Constantly having to be in the spotlight, constantly asked stupid questions. You know, the manager's already started banning fucking questions in press conferences, which speaks volumes. So look, Reds, keep the faith. Let's hope the boys do it, and you know we'll be back soon. Up the fucking Reds. See you in a bit.